Tiger Destruction!
Sagat, the king of Muay Thai. His intimidating appearance and personality have made him one of the most difficult bosses to face in the Street Fighter games. In this episode, we will talk about the origins of Sagat, the history of his fighting style, and we're also going to talk about his techniques and movements, Sagat and his martial arts, in this episode of the Street Fighterverse. Welcome to the Street Fighterverse. Sagat was created by Takashi Nishiyama and Geiji Inafune. The concept of Sagat is said to be inspired by a real-life Muay Thai fighter named Sagat Petyindi. Sagat Petyindi is a former Muay Thai professional boxer, Muay Thai fighter, actor, and trainer, who is considered to be one of the greatest Muay Thai fighters of all time. 3 times Lumpini, 3 times Rajadamern champion, and Muay Thai and kickboxing champion. It is said that Sagat Petyindi amassed a total of 317 Thai boxing fights, with 266 wins, 40 losses, and 11 draws. 151 of those victories coming by a way of knockout and technical knockout. It is also said that Sagat may have been inspired by the Muay Thai lord Reiba, a character from the manga Karate Baka Ichidai. Karate Master is a Japanese manga drawn by Jiro Tsunoda and Hoya Kagemaru, with the story written by Iki Kajiwara. The story was inspired by the life of the real-life martial artist Mas Oyama. Evidence can be seen in Sagat's Street Fighter IV alternate costume. Also, in his Street Fighter profile he is called the Dark Lord Emperor of Muay Thai, which shares the same title as the character Reiba in the Karate Master manga. The events that transpire in the Street Fighter universe mimics to the ones from Reiba from Karate Master, where the main protagonist defeats other Muay Thai users to prove his skills to Reiba. It is said that the co-creator of Street Fighter, Finish Hiroshi, states that the style Sagat uses is modeled by dramatic television kickboxing personalities, most of the time centered in the Muay Thai theme. It is said that Sagat's tiger theme is based on the tale of King Suryembodi, nicknamed the Siamese Tiger King, who competed in Muay Thai competition and was one of the greatest fighters in his prime. The concept of the tiger and dragon can be seen in Eastern Asian culture for many years. They have been considered worthy adversaries. The dragon is synonymous with the sky and the spirit, also the yang affinity. The tiger resembles earth and matter, and the yin affinity. This explains the relationship between Ryu and Sagat's rivalry. Ryu's name translated means dragon, and Sagat's theme is tiger. Pretty cool if you ask me. Sagat is a strong-willed fighter. He is proud of his Muay Thai martial arts, and is willing to go toe-to-toe with anyone to prove his skills. He is a hard-working, powerful fighter. His height and physical appearance make him a very threatening-looking character. After the events of Ryu's battle, where he lost and got scarred in the confrontation, Sagat drew power from the memories of his loss. His purpose later was defined by the heart of battle. As a person, Sagat feels deep guilt and shame for killing Go Hibiki, the father of Dan Hibiki. Go Hibiki hurts Sagat's eye, the reason as to why he wears an eye patch. Later in life, Dan Hibiki faces Sagat. Out of respect, Sagat lets him win, seeing how easily hatred can corrupt his soul. Sagat later in the series became a good guy and changed his ways. In Street Fighter X Tekken, he helps Dalsum find and rescue village children. Even when offered the mighty power of Pandora, Sagat refuses, stating that a king like him doesn't need the power of the gods, and makes the children's safety his top priority. Pandora is the name of a mysterious cubical object that fell from space and crash-landed on Earth. It is the main plot point in the story of Street Fighter X Tekken. Sagat appreciates opponents that are worthy and strong-minded, while greatly despising people who take unfair and dishonest advantages in combat. His win quotes show him to be a proud and belittling man. This has long since given way to a more honest, advisory side that still contains his characteristics straight-to-the-point bluntness. The Thai word Sagat means to intercept or to stop something from advancing. It can be interpreted to mean guardian or protector. Sagat is an original, unplayable boss character from the initial Capcom Street Fighter I roster. Sagat became playable in upcoming updates of the Street Fighter series. Sagat was a former member of the Shadowloo terrorist organization and personal bodyguard of Bison. Sagat is of tall, muscular build. His height is 7 feet 5 inches. His original gear were purple trunks with yellow trims. He also wrapped his hands and feet. He is the 4th tallest character in the Street Fighter franchise, behind the likes of T-Hawk, Hugo, and Abigail. Sagat was the only character from the initial lineup in Street Fighter that was created by another artist. Sagat's Muay Thai focuses on crushing, hard-hitting blows. He is known for his tiger shot. Sagat gathers chi in his hand and propels his fist together forwards in order to fire a vertical crescent-shaped energy projectile. Sagat also uses the tiger uppercut, known as the multi-hit tiger blow in the Alpha series, an anti-air similar to Ken and Ryu's Shoryuken. Throughout his appearances, the move has become a single-hit attack with increased priority. He possesses the tiger knee as well, which works as an approach and a longer distance punishment. The moves were created by Street Fighter planner Hiroshi Matsumoto. Due to Ryu and Ken being shorter than Sagat, Hiroshi noticed that Sagat's punches and kicks were not hitting them. Since Sagat was the final boss, he created Tiger Shot, a move that can hit Ryu and Ken reliably while beating out their Hadouken. Sagat was born in Thailand, a country in which his Muay Thai style of fighting is very famous. Formerly known as Siam, and officially the Kingdom of Thailand, is a country in Southeast Asia. It is located at the center of the Indo-Chinese peninsula, with a population of over 66 million people. Thailand is bordered to the north by Myanmar and Laos, to the east by Laos and Cambodia, to the south by the Gulf of Thailand and Malaysia, and to the west by the Andaman Sea and the southern extremity of Myanmar. It also shares maritime borders with Vietnam in the Gulf of Thailand to the southeast, and Indonesia and India on the Andaman Sea to the southwest. Bangkok is the nation's capital and largest city. Sagat is one of the meanest looking Street Fighter characters. His relentless attitudes makes him one of the most strong-willed characters in the Street Fighter series. In this episode, we have talked about Sagat's origins, his persona, and the history behind his design and creation. So what did you like about Sagat's origins? Let us know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on new theories and info. Thank you for watching. This has been your Street Fighter host. Welcome to the center stage.